Podcast. I'm back with another edition today. You already know it's a Tuesday recap show. Hey, you guys, I went 9-5 on the weekly picks last week. We're going to try to continue to get better at that, man. A couple of upsets and everything like that, but scrap all that. We need to have a conversation. Let's talk about these QBs, dog. Let's get into some real talk. And we're going to be real blunt about this. All right? Real blunt about what I'm about to talk about, because I feel like the title elite gets thrown around like it's nothing to be it. Like you don't have to do anything to become elite. So I'm only going to exclude 2 QBs from this conversation. 2. And they're not on the same level per se, but they just done enough to be excluded out this conversation. You already know Patty Mahomes is one. Gone. We ain't gonna discuss Patty Mahomes. Shout out to you, bro. He's on a GOAT trajectory. 2. Jalen Hurts. We ain't gonna talk about you today, buddy. You guiding your team, you leading your team, you got the best record in the NFL, you doing what you gotta do week in and week out. Regardless of what the critics say. You doing what you gotta do. Everybody else, y'all strap in. Get prepared. Because I'm about to go in. Pause. Let me tell you this. We throw around this elite title like it's so easy, right? Meanwhile, if you really look at the league as a whole, quarterback play has been down. It's been down. There's not been good quarterback play. It's really, to be honest with you, the person that has played the best quarterback is a rookie, C.J. Stroud. He's probably played the best quarterback all year. If we're just looking at how they've been playing, he's probably been the best quarterback all year. That's including, the 2 guys I was just talking about. But I separate them because they're doing what they got to do for their teams. But I'm watching this bad quarterback play affect outcomes of a game. Let's have a real conversation. Hey, Josh Allen, when you gonna let go of that 13 seconds in Kansas City? When you gonna let that go and get back to that, Josh Allen? Huh? Do you need Daboll? Is that the issue? Or when Daboll was there, let's be real, he was still a turnover machine. They were just winning. See, I think people think, hey, he misses Daboll, and he do. 2 things can be true. You can miss somebody, and you always had the issue of being a turnover machine. Since you came into the league in 2008, don't nobody got more turnovers than you. You done did your thing with them turnovers. You are the turnovers GOAT. You are the turnovers father. That's really you. That's what you're doing this year again. So I'm so sick of people when it comes to Josh Allen, they look at his talent and they excuse all the BS. They excuse all the other stuff that comes with that. Don't excuse him. There's no excuse for the way he plays, the risk that he takes. And everybody's saying, well, you got to take the good with the bad. How about taking care of the doggone football? How about taking that with you? Eventually, you got to take care of the football, or look at you as Brett Favre. Even Brett got a ring. Even Brett chilled out and got a ring. Josh Allen, your title hopes are closing, because you finna lose Diggs. He gone. Y'all don't run the ball enough. James Cook had 9.5 yards a rush on 10 carries. He was going crazy last night. Y'all should have been giving running the ball more. But it's always Josh Allen or bust. And this year is showing you it's a lot of just busted throws, busted everything. I don't like how Josh Allen is playing football. We kill Lamar Jackson for turning the ball over. We kill Dak Prescott for turning the ball over. We kill all these quarterbacks, and they got I won't speak on what they have in common, if you know what I mean. But Josh Allen's talent gets, I'm telling you, I've never seen a guy, my cousin said this, I've never seen a guy get more credit in an L than Josh Allen. That's a fact. Josh Allen gets more credit for those 13 seconds in Kansas City that he left on the clock than any man has ever lost in history. I've never seen a loss get celebrated like they went to the Super Bowl and won it. I promise you, if you did not know, you would have thought the Buffalo Bills won the Super Bowl that year. That's what you would have thought. You'd have thought, you'd be like, oh man, Buffalo won it that year. The way they talk about it. Gotta have a real conversation about Josh. You're a turnover machine, and you're not getting it done. It's a fact. Who's to say you're better than Lamar Jackson? How can we legit say that you're better than Lamar Jackson? How can we say that? How can we sit here today and say you're better than Dak Prescott? How can we say that? How can we say that? How can we say that you're better than Joe? You're definitely not better than Joe Burrow. What have you done? Let's be honest with you, man. This dude's a turnover machine, a fumbling machine. I mean, the last night they just lost to the Broncos because of this guy. Let's be real. Let's have a real conversation. Moving on from him. Hey, Herbert. You my dog. I'm a big Oregon fan. You my dog. You been my dog. But sometimes, like old man Yeller, you got to take your dog out back. Sometimes you got to do this. So, Herbert, I'm sick of it always being on your defense. I'm tired of you not coming up the clutch. I'm tired of you always losing. I'm tired of you always being down in the game for you have to come back. And then your defense losing in the end. A lot of times that's what happens too. So we got to stop looking at like, oh, it's just the defense. No. Y'all had to fall behind, brother. Why ain't you never in the lead? Why are you never in the lead? Don't say they just letting them go down and score every single time. That's not what happens in every game. Herbert just came up short. He's come up small. And that's a fact. Doesn't take away from him being a really good quarterback. But you're coming up small, sir. Enough's enough. We done patty cake too much. You getting paid top dog money. We got top dog expectations for you. That means overcome. What was Tom Brady doing? Tom Brady, when he was playing, he was a force multiplier. That means I overcome whatever deficiencies this team has on both sides of the ball. Whatever deficiencies they have, I got it. That's what you get paid the big bucks to do. To be a force multiplier. And Herbert, you're not a force multiplier. You're a really good quarterback. Let's be real. You got a rocket for an arm. You got lightning accuracy. But I'm just telling you, you're not a force multiplier, and that's what you're getting paid to do. You're not. You never been. You wasn't that at Oregon. We could never beat Stanford. I know this guy. You can't tell me nothing about Herbert. So if you watch it, don't try to argue me about Herbert. I've been watching him for years. We can't keep all. It was the same thing in college. His defense. Well, who the common denominator, brother? You can't overcome your defense sometimes. I'm not saying all the time, but sometimes can you overcome that? I mean, come on, you're too good of a quarterback for this to be the case. I watched several games this year where you did not close the deal. And I watched several games where your defense actually did close the deal. Back-to-back weeks, when your dumb coach went for it on fourth down, backed up, your defense bailed you guys out, Herbert. So stop always, I don't want to hear about it's your defense all the time. It's something else. It's something in you. Hey, Trevor Lawrence, let me highlight you, pimp. You're not him. You're not him. You have an amazing arm. You don't have it. The it factor, that burning sensation to go win, You don't have that, bro. Sorry. I know they told you did. I know they told you was going to be a generational talent come out of Clemson. You're not that. Sorry. Numbers back me up. The film backs me up. You're really good at football. And that's why you play it. It ain't that burning need, that sensation. I don't see that from you. Because when you go up against those dogs, those real top-level teams, you pee the bed. You pee the bed. You don't just play bad. You play awful. I just watch you get shellacked at the crib by San Fran, dog. I watch you get shellacked at the crib by the Chiefs. And Mahomes played terrible in that game. I'm just telling you what I see. And Houston shellacked y'all before. Before Houston got even good, they shellacked you. Before we even knew what Houston was, they shellacked you. Put hands and feet on you. Apply pressure. But they talk about you like you're a generational talent and you're not. Sorry, kill that noise. That's dead in that talk. Not elite. Move on. Next subject. Tua. Me holla at you, pimp. You freeze in the moment. You're frozen. You know the movie Frozen? That's what you do when it comes to big games. You freeze. Ain't nobody scared of the Dolphins, dog, if you got a winning record. What you scared of them for? He gonna give you a couple picks. He gonna give you picks. I'm just telling you, everybody want to talk about the Dolphins being scary. Y'all not scary. Y'all can't beat nobody with a winning record. Go look at y'all record. Go look at the teams y'all beat. They pixie dust, fairy dust. Come on. Tua, you not it. Sorry. You not it. Not that guy. Not that guy, my friend. That's what that proved against the Chiefs. The Chiefs proved you're not it. Sorry. Next subject. Hey, Jared Goff. I ain't gonna get on you today, brother. You're free. You are free, brother. You're free. Because Jared Goff, I have nothing bad to say. Matter of fact, let me give Jared Goff a little praise. Because y'all crapped on him. Y'all peed on him when he was down. Y'all wrote him off. And guess what he did? He pulled a Geno Smith. He ain't right back to you fools. He ain't right back to y'all. So Jared Goff, you off the hook today, brother. Congrats. You keep on balling, doing what you're doing. You might mess around and get the 1 seed in NFC. You keep playing around. Mess around and get that 1 seed in NFC. Everything go to Detroit. Now what? I'm rocking with A. I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. Geno, keep it rolling, brother. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Geno. None. Nothing bad to say about Geno. And the reason why is because these guys are the people that y'all peed on. Y'all crapped on these guys. Y'all talked about them, they couldn't play. Talked about they mental. Y'all talked about them enough. And they bouncing back and doing what they got to do. They got their team in good position in. So I ain't got nothing to say bad about that. Hey, Dak, shout out to you, brother. Got through the storm. You bought out against the Eagles. It's the winning plays that you don't make. So until you get those winning plays corrected, bro, your team gonna fail. You gotta be Dakota Prescott, man. You gotta be that guy. You gotta be the difference maker. You gotta be the reason they win, not the reason they lose. You understand? Got nothing bad to say about Dak, though. He balling out right now. We getting to the guys we need to talk about. Hey, Lamar. Let me talk about you a little bit, man. Just a little bit, though, Lamar. Just a little bit of courtesy, you know? Just a little bit. Hey, Lamar, man, we got to pull it together in the fourth quarter. This cannot be a thing, man. It's becoming a thing. Last year, y'all blew 7 leads. I know he didn't play at the end of the year last year. But when he was there, I watched Miami say, I'm down 21. No problem. I watched it at your crib, at your house, with their feet on your couch, and ripped your heart out. I watched it, Lamar. I was there. Seen it. Fourth quarter, you got to get together, brother. Because all these games y'all lost this year was in the fourth quarter. And you're in control of that. Sorry, that's how it goes. You got paid, you wanted the bread, that's what comes with the bread, bro. But I'm not going to crap on you like they do everybody else. I'm not going to do that. Nah, I ain't going to do that to you, man. I'm going to move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Hey, Brock Purdy. You gonna mess around and find out too, bro. You gonna mess around and find out too. You are. Because that little risky crap you be pulling in games, hey, guess what? In the playoffs, you can't do that. You throw a ball in the back of the end zone like you did when you threw it to Ayuk that time, that gets picked off in the playoffs. Team's locked in, bro. You ain't going to get a team like Jacksonville who don't know no better. You going to get some dogs. So, Brock, have your tea and your party, but you're not elite, bro. Kill that noise. You're not at Iowa State no more. You can't just throw the ball all over the yard like that. Can't do that. Yeah, man. Hey. Let me see who else I need to go in on. I'm rolling down the list. I'm going down the whole list. Hey, Derek Carr. Let me holler at you, pal. Let me speak to you, Derek. You ruined my pick this year, so I'm going to go in on you real quick. I had the Saints as my sleeper pick. And it's because that defense was raw. And I thought with a quarterback like Derek Carr, I said, oh, man, they're going to love it. Chris Olave, he got talent, man. He got Shaheed. He got Michael Thomas. All these guys. Michael Thomas, stay out of jail. Stay out of jail. You and AB the same dude. I promise. Anyway, Derek Carr. You're looking like your brother David. More and more, I'm seeing David. I don't see Derek. I see David. For this year. Because for some reason, your team is so inconsistent and your play is inconsistent. So you're supposed to be the leader of the team. That's why your team is inconsistent, because you are. You're an inconsistent player. You've been at your whole career, though. You've been inconsistent your whole career. Your whole career has been inconsistent. Come on, man. Put it together, dog. Jameis Winston out there looking better than you, and he only played in a half of football. Come on, yo. Come on. Mac Jones, I just feel bad for you, dog. I just feel bad for you, pimp. Shout out to Mac Jones. Free Mac Jones. Russell Wilson. I can't even go on you today. I'm gonna let you slide, brother. But let you slide. Hey, Deshaun Watson. $230 million. I could go in on you today. But you know what? Deshaun, I'm going to let you slide. I'm going to let you slide. I'm going to let you slide, man. You know what? That is the end of this quarterback talk. I had to go in on a couple guys because I feel like this. The way Lamar gets talked about and the way Dak gets talked about and various other quarterbacks in the league get talked about, it's a little different than when it comes to Josh Allen and your Joe Burrows. And yeah, I know. Hey, Joe Burrow. All this late Magic's run, all this late start that y'all be getting off to, it's going to catch up with y'all, and it is this year. And I'm happy it's catching up with y'all. Y'all deserve everything y'all get. Sorry. Everything y'all about to get, y'all deserve it. You want to know why you deserve it? Because at the end of the day, you should have sat your butt out with that calf injury. You hurt your team record. You hurt your team's chances of getting in the playoffs. Now y'all 1-4 in the AFC. Y'all needed that. Y'all let the rookie then come in there, C.J. Stroud, and do his thing. Step out on your couch. Now what you gonna do? Now you got Baltimore on Thursday. You gotta go to Baltimore on Thursday, and they mad. They ready to get back to it. So if you lose that game, you might as well go and count it. Hey, this season might be old. Because at the end of the day, y'all need AFC wins. Bad. Y'all need divisional wins. Bad. If y'all let them sweep you, y'all already lost to Cleveland already, which y'all already gonna lose again to Cleveland. Y'all never beat Cleveland. Come on, man. But this the Joe Burrow that everybody talk about, man. They love him. He's a great quarterback. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. He's a really good quarterback. But don't call him Brady. Please. Relax on that conversation. He's not that. He is Joseph Burrow. That's it. Okay? So I'm going to get on up out of here, man. This is Pod When I Want to Pod podcast. Want to check us out on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Turn that bell so you're notified every time that I drop a vid. Until next time, man.